Once, twice, Diecast.
Hello and welcome to what is a rather special diecast unboxing or mail call from two great friends of the channel, which you've probably seen from the rather cheesy intro provided by our great friends Datsunman Diecast and Twyce Diecast, which have filled this nice box, we can say, in front of us with some treasures, which I only know two things are in there, which are two Volvo V60s in a sort of police Volvo deco, which I cannot wait to open and take some photos with and enjoy. So stay with me and let's unbox this thing and see what's in there, because honestly I haven't the faintest clue. And with these two, they don't pack to not impress, they pack to impress, and they put as much stuff that will blow your mind as they possibly can into this one box. I guarantee you'll get a laugh watching my reaction and watching those two guys in the comments absolutely rinse me for the way I pronounce something or say something wrong. And also happy Thanksgiving to everyone in the US. Although we don't celebrate it here in the UK, I'd just like to say happy Thanksgiving, and I hope you all had a great day. I believe it will be a yesterday or today, wherever it is. I'm recording today on the 25th of November, so I believe that is happy Thanksgiving Day, especially you to Eddie Papandera or Simple Customs for the happy Thanksgiving message I got from him, and also Hewitt Hot Wheels, who will soon be getting his other diecast unboxing soon with some rather special things in there. It appears this box is sideways. I've never had a box that's this sideways before. Amazon, you need to sort out your boxes, because honestly it should be the other way around. It's easier for everyone to open. You people should know this, especially you, Jeff Bezos. Always put your knives and blades away when recording a video, because I nearly cut it. It's open now, and already I can see there is some Tomica, which is a brand I'm newly experiencing, and I'm having an absolute love relationship with this brand. Oh wow, we were. First off, we have a little Nissan Note, which I have a great experience with these cars. We used to actually own a Nissan Note. Ours was a tech pack with a little body kit on it, and that was my mum's car, and she absolutely loved that thing until we got a new Nissan Micra. But I'll show that then. She'll love that. She will absolutely love it. Next up is a Subaru BRZ. Yes, it's Z, not Z, Mark. It's definitely a Z. I can't wait to rip these things open for another Tomica special. Cannot wait. I can already see what that is. We'll just take it out. Oh, this is what started it all. This is what brought me to the community. And actually, next week we are going to have, or in the next coming weeks, we'll have a 1 year in the community celebration, as I've had a full year in this fantastic community filled with fantastic guys, and this was the thing that started it all. With the one and only honest. Open it the wrong way around. It should be this side. And this is something I've looked at and dreamed about many times, and it's actually released, I believe, last year, or at least the start of this year, which is of course the BMW M3 E46, which is my favourite generation of BMW M3, and for obvious reason, this thing doesn't have a bad angle on it, and these wheels actually match it really well, which I'm very surprised at. I thought I would not like them at all. I thought they'd be I think I know what's in here. I'm gonna guess it's probably the DMC DeLorean. Yes, Hewitt, you can finally stop worrying about finding one, because I have one. Oh yes, this thing is absolutely fantastic. One of my favourite cars. I've seen one in person and absolutely loved the thing. You can see there's two Johnny Lightnings, which are actually my first Johnny Lightnings ever. I know this because this is a cast nav Question getting on eBay before. This is a Johnny Lightning Mitsubishi Evo Evolution, whatever you want to call it. I believe it's an Evo. Let's have a look at it. Yeah, it doesn't actually have anything in, but it's an Evo VE, which I believe is Evo... What is that? Evo 6? Not Evo 6, can't be. I have absolutely no idea, but these gold whales suit it perfectly. Proportions are a little bit off, but honestly, for what it is, that thing is fantastic. And coming after is probably something... Can't tell if I actually like that a bit more, to be honest, but I like the wheels. They're green. They remind me very much of a green machine. Please, anyone in the US, let me know if this is something special. I like the pinstripe, and again, we're going to have a full in-depth look at these. This is fantastic. Honestly, those two are beautiful. Beautiful, as Mark would say. And this is very heavy. Wait a minute. I like to pause sometimes and put a casual cut in things, and this looks like it's another Johnny Lightning, which I've never, ever seen before. I never knew they make Zeds. This thing is absolutely fantastic. It's heavy as anything. And of course has my favourite thing in the world, tan interior. The details are on point. This white looks fantastic. And for some reason has a license plate that says, if you can focus up, Nissan, which is a bit odd. Johnny Lightning, I'm not sure what you're doing, but keep on doing it, because honestly, while moving to get another Z that will come out in a second, I found a second DeLorean. This one looks to be a DeLorean from Back to the Future 2, as it has the Mr. Fusion on top. Wait for us to focus up. And this thing is incredibly detailed. This thing is absolutely fantastic. We are a bit rushed on time as the sun is currently setting. We have no light at all. You can see Jerry over there is looking very displeased with the weather. Hurrying up, we are going to move on and see another Nissan 350Z from the makers of Johnny Lightning. This thing is fantastic again. Fantastic details, fantastic weight. Wait for us to focus up. There it is. That ruby red really suits it quite a lot better than anything else I've seen, to be honest. It looks omega. And while I put that in my pocket, we're going to have a look at another, which is a Honda CHR, which everyone in the UK knows. They are everywhere, as they are a direct rival to my absolute favourite car, the Nissan Juke, which is a very controversial car to many, if not most people who like cars. And I honestly love that fact, because it makes it next out is a not an Aston Martin, sorry, a Toyota. What do we have here? A Toyota. It doesn't actually want to say, but it's a Toyota, I believe, 2000 GT, which actually came out as a hardtop. They only came out as hardtops, but they had to make it a soft top because the actor of James Bond, which this car is from, could not fit in the hardtop, so they had to chop the roof off and make a one-off. So, pretty cool bit of history for that car. I only know that because a bit of folk history, and it's somewhat to do with, ignore them anymore. We have these two fantastic cars here, which are, of course, Volvos. I already know the one I'm going to be opening, which is this one, which is actually one of my favourite castings from Matchbox. It's a Volvo V60R design, I'd say, with those fantastic decos. More of a police livery, or more of a rally livery, whatever you like. I think it looks absolutely... I'm going to try and get along with these as fast as we can, because we are suddenly losing daylight. Here's a 70 Ford Escort RS 1600. I think I'll be giving one of these to my dad, because I have one of them that's open already. This is F case of 2019, I know that. And also a fantastic red Morris Mini from 2018, as it has the 50th anniversary on there. In a Magnus Walker livery. Everyone knows I love these casts. No matter what generation it is, I love a Mini. My first word was actually Mini. Many people know that on here now, but it's a nice, interesting little fact. And something else is interesting is a wheel swapped onto mainline wheels E46 M3 in that fantastic white colour. This thing looks insane. I know Mark did this because he wanted the wheels for a Datsun 510, I believe it was, but it looks good still. Can't ignore this. It's another Tomica. It's a Tomica Premium Fiat 500F, which is an Italian little thing. It's quite nice, and it looks like we've got a weird Dayspring card. Expect great things from God, attempt great things for God. William Carey. I don't know who he is, but that is a nice message, so I'm going to put it in my pocket and keep it, and put it on my diecast display of all things. Do we call it early? Look, I sound a bit odd. Winter has fully set in now, and it is getting quite cold. and everyone knows that I love a Gulf livery, so this thing will definitely be getting wheels at the first opportunity I can get it. I really don't have any wheels, but we're going to try and get them on, and this is, I believe, another Johnny Lightning. No, it's not Hot Wheels. Actually a DB11, but before they were called DB11s, because this was for the Spectre film of James Bond, I believe it was, or Skyfall, whichever one it was, I can't quite remember. This is an Aladdin van, quite odd, but nice colour on it. I love those gold wheels. It's got different images on both sides. We'll open it up in a bit, probably tomorrow when I take the photos of this, because I've lost all light right now, sadly. This is a Nissan, what do we have here? A Nissan Maestro. It's a 300ZX before the twin turbo came out. I love that body style of it. I think they look fantastic. And it looks like we have another Mitsubishi Evo from Johnny Lightning in the blue, which I think is definitely the best colour I've seen so far. If this had the gold accents and the gold livery on it, the gold wheels, etc., it would look absolutely superb. Wait till we focus up and catch up. We are at that light again where we cannot focus on anything. Even if it was the biggest thing on the earth, it would not. Looks like I have another recolor of this already fantastic Mini from Magnus Walker, the 50th anniversary. This thing looks insane. I actually think it looks better in the red, but each to our own. And then R35 GTR Liberty Walk, probably my favourite main line, or one of my favourite main lines from this year. My favourite, I think, has to go. Actually, I'm going to reveal that in the next video. On second thought, and this is a Datsunman Diecast sticker. I've waited for one of these forever. I cannot wait to chuck that on. I'm very sorry if I seem like I'm darting all over the place with things and words. I'm genuinely freezing, and my brain has no time to think when I'm taking this thing open, because I'm also battling against nature and her desperate attempts at ending this video. But we'll get it finished. It looks like I have another Johnny Lightning Nissan 350Z, this being the best so far. That interior is fantastic. Sorry, I'm off screen again. But that tan interior is absolutely gorgeous. I love this silver. I don't know which one of you guys sent those Zeds, but I'm absolutely loving them. They look freaking amazing, you could say. And I think we're going to open these bundles. Look, I can already see that there's something highly dangerous here. It's a very destroyed zoom in, but I seem to have tamed mine, as mine has not escaped from the box I've put it in, which it physically cannot escape. So that is, it's not an unboxing or a Datsunman Diecast unboxing without one of them. This is a black Range Rover Velar. I have a silver one upstairs, and a red one, and a Subaru 22B Impreza STI version 2, I believe they are, or version 1, can't remember. A fantastic casting, which I have quite a few of now. But nevertheless, I freaking love the things. And also a Ford GT40 from 2020 in the Gulf livery. I absolutely love the Gulf livery. No matter what it is, it always suits it. I've always lived by the fact that you could put the Gulf livery on a Hoover and it would still fit. But next up, I'm very sorry if the quality of video drops now. The sun has almost set. This is the Nissan Skyline GTR BNR32. A fantastic release for me. The first release of 2020, I believe these released in. I know there was prior release to the before, but I just can't wait to get this thing cracked, as I have two of these now. It was B case of 2020. I believe it was the A case Super Treasure Hunt. Although, of course, to finish off, this is a 2008 Lancer Evolution. So a fantastic Mitsubishi Evo here, an Evo 10, I believe. I love the things, love it. And next bundle, we'll move all this out the way. I'll pick that up after recording. Mobile wrap, pick it up. And next bundle, looks like we have some older cards here. Definitely an oddball card on the front that we can see. Obviously Mark and David, while they watch this, will obviously be knowing what's in here, or at least one of them will. Be quiet, birds. I believe some of these are pickups from his adventure to a antique mall. First up is a battered but absolutely freaking fantastic Morris Mini, which as I've turned the exposure up, you really cannot see that at all, so I have to turn that down. But I love that release. You cannot beat the Hot Wheels deco. Hot Wheels deco looks amazing no matter what. This is another Morris Mini in another fantastic livery, back before the Sorry, back after removed the opening feature. But as you can see, still a fantastic release. Can't really get it to focus up. There you are. You can see a nice sort of graffiti style on there, which I genuinely think suits it quite well. And what we have here is, oh yes, a Volvo 850R in the BTC colours, or BTCC colours. Sadly not the actual ones, the white ones were actually, or the real ones were actually white and blue, but still a fantastic release in a recolour, which doesn't look bad by any standards. And speaking of Volvos, there is actually one coming out for next year, which will be in green. And this is one that I personally have a soft spot for, and so does my my dad, which is a 70 Ford Escort RS 1600 in the Mexico colours. The Mexico rally was a rally in Mexico, which famously half of the field was destroyed, and 5 of the top 10 were Ford Escort RS 1600s. And again, it isn't a Datsunman diecast special without one of these things. Just look at it. We have a Porsche 911 from 1971 in the Hot Wheel. I believe this is an anniversary set, and this thing looks amazing. Those lace wheels look absolutely fantastic on it, and it suits it perfectly. And for one final bundle, we have wrapped in what I believe is some rubber band. It looks like we have a Nissan Fairlady Z here in red. I was actually expecting this one. This thing looks amazing in the Greddy liveries. I think the Greddy liveries look quite good in any colour you put them in, particularly white, which is the colour they are naturally in. Here we have a Nissan S13 Silvia in blue. I love this release. The blue looks fantastic. I gave one to my friend Ethan, so that happily replenishes the supply I have of those. And also a... I sadly missed all these when they came out back in 2019. But this is a Datsun 510 without the Bluebird badge in there, even though they are all actually Bluebirds. This is the sedan version, or the coupe we'd call them. Coupe, not coupe, that's on my diecast zero. And you need to fix that card slightly, but this thing looks amazing. I'm just keeping it all in, just feeling it. This is a 98 Subaru Impreza 22B STI version. The only version I'm now missing, as I have the grey one, is the Zamac. And also we have this fantastic BMW M4. There isn't a bad angle on these cars either, and honestly in the BMW M Performance safety car, they look great. I think you can't mess that up, or at least it's very hard to. Obviously the hot cake of this set was of course the GTR and the Lancer, but they're all hot cars. I remember those being everywhere except for the GTR, and I could never find the GTR. And I regret not getting anything from there, but I remember them being very expensive. But also very expensive now is these Lamborghini Countach. In real life, these things are going for upwards of £500,000 to 750 to anything above. These things are getting in crazy prices now, but this is a police car. I have this version, but not on a US card, which this is an F case of 2019. And that sweetly finishes off this. Thank you very, very much to Mark and of course David for this absolutely insane special. Definitely not the first special we've had from those two. We've had one before and numerous from the absolute legend himself, Twyce Diecast, or of course, as Mark would say it, Twyce Diecast. That was as loud as I'm going to go because there is of course neighbours in the garden. If you know what I'm on about. I'm sure you've had a bit of a laugh at that because Mark has critiqued me on that numerous times before, and to which he would critique me again because that is who Mark is. He lives to critique my absolute excellence of film photography, and by that I mean I'm completely rubbish at everything I mean. I'm going to stop rambling. I'm going to let you watch the cinematics coming up right now while I go in the house and warm up a bit because I am absolutely freezing.